my YouTube videos. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Evette Santos, and make sure to hit that red button and subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Instagram at Evette Santos. If you are not new to my channel, then welcome back. Today's video is a highly requested one. It is all about how I edit my pictures on Instagram and my content, how I edit it, how I enhance it, the apps that I use, my theme, and how to just make your Instagram just look so much more eye-appealing. Many different influencers, content creators, and Instagrammers have their own way of editing their pictures depending on their theme or how they want their feed to look. I'm going to be showing you guys my tips and tricks as well as my apps and my filters that I like to use on my Instagram. So this is how my Instagram looks like. It is very bright and very bold. I'm not a fan of the dull theme content filter just because I don't feel like it matches me and my personality. I'm much more out there. So I like, everything really vibrant. And me personally, I like, bright content. I think it's important to edit your pictures just because it will make it look so much more clean. Unfortunately, you can be taking a picture in person and sometimes your camera won't capture the beauty that you're literally seeing, regardless if that's a professional camera or your iPhone. Even when it comes to my makeup, like my makeup will look popping in person, but then when I take a picture and I look at the camera, I don't know, it just won't look as boom as it looks in person. Sometimes like my highlight won't look as poppin' as it looks in person, or my lip gloss won't be as shiny as how it looks in person, or even the eyeliner won't be as dark. So that's when, you want to kind of enhance a couple of things on your face, and I have the perfect app for that. But of course, doing it always in a very natural way because you don't want to completely change your face or your makeup and make it look like a completely different person. Many people like to keep a theme when it comes to their content. That can be nude, that can be dark, that can be white and gray, that can be black and white. Me personally, I just like to keep it nice and vibrant. Just feel like it matches me personally. But I do have awesome apps that can help you with themes and just making your pictures look much more vibrant. The only 3 filters I use when it comes to editing my pictures is Facetune, VSCO, and Enlight. I use Facetune to just fix any minor imperfections on my face or on my makeup, but very, very minor, never overdoing it. And then VSCO and Enlight is just to brighten up the scenery and the background and make everything much more brighter. So this is how my phone looks. Now I'm gonna go under photos and videos where I have all 3 apps lined up together, Facetune, VSCO, and Enlight. We're gonna start off with Facetune, and I already have uploaded to my Facetune a specific picture I want to edit. Now this picture was professionally photographed, so honestly there's nothing that needs to be done. I did tell the photographer the only thing to edit was like the background and make it much more vibrant, but to not edit my face. And honestly, I don't need anything done to my face. I feel like everything on my face already looks awesome. Like I wouldn't personally have anything to do, but I'm still going to show you guys how Facetune works. So now in Facetune, what you can do, you can whiten your teeth, you can smooth your skin, you can enhance details, you can reshape and patch tones, you can defocus. There are some filters there which I don't use, and then there you can fix a red eye as well. Facetune is not free, you do have to pay for it. I'm gonna place the price here in this video because I'm not sure how much I paid for it. I'm not sure if it was like $2.99 or $4.99 around there, but I just know it's not free. So I'm gonna show you guys what I would do if I was to edit this picture. So I'd go to the tone section under tones, as you guys can see, and there's many things that you can do. First of all, you can pick any of these colors that you have right here. So many different colors to pick from, or if you don't know, you can go to picker and it'll literally pick a color for you right there. So I'm just gonna go to tones, okay, and I am going to go to black, the darkest, and I'm just going to darken up my eyeliner just a little bit, even though I don't feel like I need it, but I'm still gonna do it just to show you guys what I would regularly do. And I'm just tapping. I'm not doing this because that'd be way too much. I'm erasing this now. That'd be way too much. I'm just tapping because I just want very, very little. Now, this blue button that you see right here on your right hand side, you can see before and after of anything that you do. So as you see, it would look like this, and I just darkened it even more. And I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side. Just zoom into it and just very lightly, nothing crazy. That's the before and after. Another thing I'd do is I would brighten up that inner eye eyeshadow right there. And what I do is I'd go to the brightest of the brightest, and I just tap just a little bit, not too much, because this can really go a long way. I just tapped like 3 times, and look how bright already it made the inner eye. Another thing I do is, for example, you see my eyebrow right here. I don't know, maybe it's due to the lighting, but the corner of my eyebrow looks a whole different color than the rest of my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna fix that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to picker, and I'm just gonna check out what color I want. This is the color I want, because that's what the color of my eyebrow is, which is brown. And then I'm gonna go to tones. I'm just gonna fill that in so it can look like the rest of my eyebrow. And that way it won't look like it's 2 different colors. If I wanted to add a highlight to this, to my makeup, I already feel like I have enough highlight. Honestly, I don't think I need any more. Like, the camera honestly captured the highlight of my face already, so I don't think I need it. But if I didn't have it, what I would do is I'd go to this color right here, okay, which is kind of in the middle of the white and the orangish, and I just tap my cheek and my nose, make it much more bright. Now, I do feel like I put a little too much because it doesn't look natural, so I'd go back to the eraser and I'd tap a little more, tap, so it can look just a little bit more natural. So we got the before and after right there. Next thing that I do is I'd go to details, which I always do this, and I'd zoom into my eye and I'd just tap a little bit, because the detail would really brighten my eye, just because it's focusing on the details of that specific part that I'm tapping. So this is before and after of my eyes. It's just minor, but it makes it look way more brighter in a natural way. Lastly, what I would do for this specific picture is smooth. I don't think I need it, because I already feel like, since this is a professionally taken picture, the camera just really, I don't know, captured the beauty of how I was looking. So I don't think I need to smooth, but I just want to show you guys how this works. Something that I see people do all the time, which I do not recommend you to do because this looks absolutely pathetic, is when you take the smooth and you just smooth everything. This looks absolutely horrible. Like, look how fake it looks. And I see so many people do that. The only thing I do when it comes to smoothing is I'll smooth certain details. Like, for example, maybe if I feel like my makeup is all, under my eyes and it doesn't look good, like, I'll smooth just that part. Maybe my fine lines around my mouth, I'll smooth that. Smooth around my mouth as well, under my eyes, maybe my forehead, specific pimple like my chin, but that's it. I won't literally go all out and smooth my entire face, because that looks really bad. So just from using Facetune, this is what we have so far. This is the before and the after. And this is just, fixing up minor work. And this is what I mean by still allowing your makeup and your face to still look like you and still look naturally, because people can really get out of hand when it comes to this app. Like, for example, you can go to reshape and you can kind of shape your head and face and body into anything. I don't recommend you to even, get into that, because you can get very carried away. For example, if I go to refine, I can refine my nose, which I don't want to and I wouldn't need it, but something I would do is maybe open up my eyes a little more only if they're like not that big in the picture like I would want them to be, but in this picture they're fine, so I don't need it. Some people would like make their face skinny, or like, look, I look like an alien, or you can literally do anything. But honestly, I would say if you are gonna reshape anything, just do very little, because it looks really bad when you don't look the same. Next app I'm gonna go into is VSCO, which is one of my absolute favorite apps ever. It's just such an amazing app. And honestly, I'm gonna show you guys basically everything I know when it comes to VSCO. So I have uploaded some pictures here on my VSCO, which are the pictures that I edit and I fix up. So this is a picture right here, and this is how my camera, grabbed everything, the scenery. This is the true color of the picture. So VSCO is literally like a filter recipe. Look how many filters VSCO has. So many. And then once you click one, it takes you to a whole new world. Like you can fix the saturation, the light, the background, so much, literally. Once you find the filter that best suits you and you absolutely love, all you have to do is save it. Now, I'm gonna go back, okay? And I do have a few filters saved. For example, this one right here has a filter on it. So I use this specific filter that I have created and I have saved. I use it every time I'm outdoors because it really enhances the blue. I do have this other filter right here that it's just super bright. It makes everything just pop very bright, and it has more like, I don't know, blue-green undertones to it. And then I have this other filter right here because since I'm indoors, I need like another different kind of filter that would suit this picture best. Still colorful, but you know, makes my skin look good, makes the floors pop, makes the wall pop, and all of that good stuff. So something that you can do here on VSCO, after you have created your filters, because obviously, you know, you check which filter you want and how you want to make it. You basically cook up the filter however you want and then you save it. So let's say I am in love with this one right here, okay? All I do is I click on the picture, I go to more, and then I'll click on copy edits. Then I'll go to the picture that I want to fix up, and then I'll put paste edits. And then boom, it has the same exact edit. And that way, all your pictures can have the same exact edit and you don't have to redo the whole entire process all over again. I do the same thing when it comes to videos as well. I kind of just like, you know, edit my videos just to make it more, you know, make it more poppable or brighter or colorful. But at the same time, I want it to look like me. I don't want it to look like there's a filter over me. And I do that with all of my videos as well that go on Instagram, just so I can match with my theme that I have on my content. Now, last but not least, we're gonna use Enlight. And Enlight, I absolutely love. I only use Enlight though for one specific filter. And that one filter that I use on Enlight is honestly the filter I use on almost all of my pictures, especially when it's outdoors. It's such a vibrant filter. I honestly haven't explored any other filter on Enlight but the one that I use. So I go on image, okay, and I go to adjust, and then these are all the filters that you can possibly use, but the one and only filter that I use is Vivid. And look how it made my picture pop. And honestly, that's the filter I use on basically all my pictures. Just look at how my skin tone, it still looks like my skin color. It doesn't look like, you know, too yellow, too orange, and everything just looks so green and so beautiful. You could do the same thing on VSCO if you cook up a specific filter, but on Enlight, it's already there, the Vivid, and it just goes well with my entire content, especially when I'm uploading pictures of like the ocean, of like a green scenery, if I'm outside, if I'm in the backyard. This Vivid color goes honestly with everything. I don't use it though when I'm indoors, because when I'm indoors, it's a little too much. But when I'm outdoors, it's absolutely perfect. I did forget to mention another thing that you can do when it comes to VSCO, which is awesome, is you go on Pinterest, okay? You put VSCO. Oops, spelled it wrong. VSCO. Okay, VSCO filters. And you see all these different filters. Now, let's say you want all your pictures to look just like this specific filter, like how they have it. They have the entire recipe that you can cook up right here. The exposure, the contrast, on what number they have the highlights and what number they have the saturation, same as here. They have it on C1 and they put plus 12 exposure, they put plus 0.5, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how that can be done, just so you guys can see how you can cook up this exact same filter recipe and get this filter exactly for your content. So this is just an example of how you can literally get the same exact filter recipe from Pinterest. But doesn't mean that it goes well with my specific picture. But I'm just gonna show you guys what I mean. So it says right here, C1. So we're gonna go to C1, which is the filter. We're gonna go all the way to C1. Okay, we're in A, B, okay, we have here C1, okay? Now, after we go to C1, it says that they have C1 on plus 12. So we're gonna click that and okay, it's already on plus 12. So now we're gonna go to exposure, which is plus 0.5. So we're gonna go here. We're going to go to exposure and we're gonna put plus 5, okay? Then we're going to go to contrast, which they have it on -3. contrast -3. Okay, then we're gonna go to highlights +5. But you guys get the point of how Pinterest can help you get the filters on VSCO, which it has helped me a lot as well when it comes to getting that specific filter that I want without having to do that extra work of having to look through each filter and all of that. Well, these are the 3 filters that I use: Facetune, VSCO, and Enlight. I hope that I was able to teach you guys something new today and how I edit my pictures. Remember, guys, make sure that when you edit your pictures or fix up your pictures, don't overdo it, because, you know, you don't want it to look too much. You just want it to look nice and natural. And VSCO is an absolute great app. I love VSCO. I honestly edit my stories there. I edit you know, my videos, pictures. It's just so great to use. And Enlight, it's amazing if you want everything to just look super bright. I love that specific filter on Enlight. Love it. I should look at other filters though on Enlight so that I can, you know, try them out. But the vibrant one is my absolute favorite. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to leave your comments and your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys thought of this specific video, me editing my content and how I edit my pictures on Instagram. Let me know if this was helpful, and I hope to see you guys in my next YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.